First of all, I would like to explain our company logo. In middle of logo, we have a wolf picture. It's means the wolf emblem represent a corporation that appreciates creative in all forms and guarantee all that all employers have a autonomous mentality at work and are willing to try new things. The second one is moon. It is so the wolf forehead has a moon. It is a light blue moon. The light blue moon is meaning each employee's individuality while still being able to join and work together in one organization. At Pro Gaming IO, in short form PIG, we inspired by a abundant creativity and innovation that is found in our game. We are dedicated to providing gamers the best gaming experience possible. We are also passionate about making gaming more accessible for people who have disabilities or challenges with motor skills, emotional issues, or other obstacles to play. At Pro Gaming IO, in short form PGI, we inspired by abundant creativity and innovation that is found in our games. We are dedicated to providing gamers the best gaming experience possible. We are also passionate about making gaming more accessible for people who have disabilities or challenges with motor skills, emotional issues, or other obstacles to play. PGI was founded in 2021 with the idea that a better way to game could empower players and enable us all unlock new abilities and strengths within ourselves. It was when we started working on first venture, bringing accessible controls into the market. The most important one is mission and vision. Our mission is to provide our customers with great products and superior customer service. However, the vision is to create new and creative gaming accessories such as Phantom Gaming Mouse that use cool computing power to track in-game actions. Our goals is a brand targeting the gaming and streaming community. The company specializes in custom accessories for a variety of computer gamers, controllers, and other hardware gear used in the stream. Standing plans. Standing plans are created to be used repeatedly. These strategies are created to help managers make decisions and take action in the face of recurring issues. Standing plans help our company in many ways. First of all, achieving coordination in the company, able to delegate their work to subordinates since procedure rules, regulation have been laid down for taking necessary decisions, and help in achieving goals even if these are vague, complex, or multi-dimensional. Standing plans are formed after a lot of thinking, discussion, and arguments. Whenever decisions are needed to be taken, these plans help in quick decision making. These plans are great labor saving devices as they provide frames or references for tackling requiring situations. And lastly, these plans help in better administrative. Standing plans are formed after a lot of thinking, discussion, and arguments. Whenever decisions are needed to be taken, these plans help in quick decision making. These plans are great labor saving devices as they provide frames or references for tackling requiring situations. And lastly, these plans help in better administrative control. They provide additional basis for evaluating the result of various efforts put by different persons working at the various levels of the enterprise. The third one is objectives. Objectives or goals are the end towards which every activity is aimed. They are results to be achieved. Objectives are a prerequisite for planning. No planning is possible without setting up of objectivities. while our company objectives are the basic plan of the firm. A department may also have its own objectives. Co-departmental objectives will contribute to the attainment of company objective, but the two sets of goal may entirely be different. For example, the objective of the company specializes in producing video game equipment. Our objective influence manage physiology and practice. Objectives have a greater influence on the working of an organization. All other types of plans such as policies, strategies, procedures, rules, budgets, and else assisted in the attainment of state enterprise objectives in an economical and efficient manner. Objectives are related to the future and are essential part of the planning process. We see policies. To our company, policies are general statements or understanding which provide guidance and decision making to various managers. These are standing plans providing guidance to management in the conduct of managerial. We go to policies. To our company, policies are general statements or understanding which provide guidance in decision making to various managers. These are standing plans providing guidance to management in the conduct of managerial operations. Policies define boundaries within which decisions can be made, and decisions are direct towards the achievement of objectivity. Policies also help in deciding issues before they become problems and make it unnecessary to the analysis the same situation every time it comes up. Manager can dedicate authority within the given parameters and can still retain control over what their subordinates do. Now we go to procedure. Procedures are details of action or the guidelines for the achievement of business objectives. Procedure give details of how things are to be done. No room is left for judgment. This should be help implementation of policies. Policies are guidelines for taking decisions, and procedure consists of various methods to accomplish each phase of work. Next is rule. A rule is a plan that lays down a required course of action with regard to a situation in our company. A rule is nature of a decision made by management regarding what is to be done and what is to be not to done in particular situation. A rule is also defined and rigid, and also no deviation and discretion to the subordinates. Furthermore, programs. A program is a sequence of activities designed to implement policies and accomplish objectives. It is devised to meet a particular situation. A program may be taken as a combination of policies, procedure, rules, budgets, and task assignment, developed for the specific purpose of carrying out a particular process of action. Last one is budgets. A budget is the monetary or and quantitative expression of business plans and policies to be pursued in the future period of time. The term budgeting is used for preparing budgets and other procedures for planning, coordination, and control business enterprise.
Now I want to tell you about our level of management. In our organization, at the top level of management, we have a board of director and CEO. It means Chief Executive Officer. Then, in the middle level of management, we have art director, product manager, administration manager, accountants manager, and human resources. At the first level of management, we have a graphic designer, operation department, operation manager, supervisor, quality control, and our employee. So, and now, the types of our organization structure was hierarchical. Employees are categorized and assigned a supervisor in a hierarchical organization structure. It most prevalent short of business structure. Employees might be categorized based on their job title, location, or the product or the service they deliver. Because there are numerous levels of authority, these structures are generally portrayed as a pyramid. With the highest degree of leadership at the top, their direct employees below know them, and so on. Okay, now we talk about the benefit of this type of structure. Include establishing clearly defined level of authority, promoting teamwork and department loyalty, fostering employee development and promotion opportunity. The potential disadvantage include limiting collaboration, restricting innovation, creating bureaucracy that must be changed.
Hi, my name is Nur Aspadila Benti Rozi. Today I want to talk about leading. Types of leadership style. Leadership style, what are they and how do they work? You have definite heard people discuss the distinction between a leader and manager. But you may not realize how many different leadership styles exist. Discover who you are or what you want to be as a leader is one of the most rewarding aspects of pursuing bachelor's master degree in organizational leadership. Transactional leader. As its name implies, transactional leadership involves reward and punishment exchange for completing or not complete a task. A cell position with a tiered commission structure might come to mind when thinking about a transactional leadership environment. A reward-based system can be motivate and many workers might thrive in an environment with clear expectation and a set structure. However, the rigid style is not right for everyone, especially workers who would like to contribute ideas to their company. Basic assumption of transactional leadership. People perform their best when the chain of command is definite and clear. Second, rewards and punishment motivate workers. Third, obey the instruction and commands of the leader is a primary goals of the followers. Fourth, subordinate needs to be carefully monitored to ensure and that expectations are met. It can also be useful in emergency situations where the emphasis must be on completing certain tasks. Leaders can ensure that tasks are complete by giving clearly defined responsibilities to certain individuals. Transactional leaders are concerned with maintaining the group structure. They are in charge of explaining what is expected of group members, communicating the benefits, executing jobs successfully, describing the penalties of failure, and providing feedback to keep workers on target. While transactional leadership has a place in some contexts, it is often regarded as insufficient and can inhibit both leaders and followers from reaching their full potential. How transactional leadership works. Reward and punishment are tied to the followers' performance in transactional leadership. The connection between managers and subordinates is viewed by the leader and exchange. You give me something in exchange for something else. Subordinates are rewards when they do successfully. They will be penalized in some way if they perform poorly. In transactional leadership, rules, procedure, and standard are critical. They do not, however, operate as accelerator for organizational growth and development. Instead, they are focused on preserving the status quo and upholding existing laws and expectations. These leaders are adept at defining expectation and standards that maximize an organization's efficiency and productivity. They are more likely to provide constructive criticism on the performance of followers, allow group members to improve their production in order to receive better feedback and reinforcement. Go through to when is transactional leadership the most effective. Followers are not encouraged to be innovative or come up with fresh ways to solve problems. Transactional leadership has been proven to be most effective in instances when challenges are straightforward and clearly stated according to research.
Now, we go to the part of our controlling. After strategies and plans have been established, management measure in our company was to responsibility to graduate that plan are carried out, or if the circumstances permit, that have been adjusted. This is the management critical control function used because management entails managing the activity of others. Ensuring that others do what they should is important aspect of control function. The management literature is replete with suggestions for improving control. A description of some form measurement or feedback method is frequently included in this advice. First, the basic control of process whenever is found and whatever it is found and whatever is controlled involve 3 steps. Number 1, establish standard. Number 2, measuring performance against the standard. Number 3, correcting deviation from standard and plans. Second, a good manager control system stimulate action by spotting the significant variation from the original plan with highlight them for the people who can see set things right. The third one, controls need to focus on result. This is emphasized on measure and feedback. On the other hand, might be quite misleading. A control system based on measurement and feedback is not practically in many situations. Even when facility is not an issue, using a feedback-oriented control system is frequently a poor choice. Other strategy, on the another hand, can be used to build and maintain good control. Now, we go to the issue that related to the controlling that top level manager must monitor and alert. First one is the workplace. The first issue of concern of employee is the issue of the workplace privacy. When at work, most employees are commentary times have access to the computer and the telephone in order to carry out their work. Most employees have some type of system in place to monitor and use of this tool, particularly the use of the internet and the company emails. Whenever employees are being monitored for the whatever reason, it is important to consider the role of employee privacy. Do employees have the rights to the privacy in the workplace? What information is the ethical do collect that when can be done with the information? The solution was The responsible to the problem must take into account the duration of the team that our top level managers have trust and morale, ethnic, and also how and when employees find their internet, phone, and email behavior is being monitored. Employees must be strike a balance so that monitoring is not overly intrusive with yet being successful. Surveillance at a high level can cause more harm than good. Surveillance can be obstruct free communication in the workplace. According to the one study, which is employee productivity, implied that creation of the crucial information, organization network, and the prohibiting employees from exchange the critical job-related information. Second, the workplace thief. Employee thief cause a workplace to lose a lot of more than money, knowing that there is an employee that maybe be stealing from a business creates a feeling of uncertainty in regard to trust and loyalty, not only between the employer and the employee, but also between the employees themselves. Due to the category of the thief being so broad, there are just too many reasons that employee might steal from their employer. However, there are two major reasons for the employee thief: workplace culture and the financial reason. The solution. So, how does our company safeguard itself against the staff thief? The development of policy are procedures that teach your staff that personally related information is valuable to our company, except that you are freely safeguarded from the misappropriation. Say the first step. It is vital to make it apparent to employees what assets are significantly to the organization, as well as to deliver procedure and the regulation on handling the private information and the other employee property. Most companies are also have a code of conduct that describe how to appropriately dispose of employee property. Then we have workplace violence and bullying. Bullying is defined as the act of aggression characteristic by hostile, offended, threatening, or hostile behavior, as well as the power abuse. Although this does not imply that bullying ethical physical violence, it does imply that bullying is short of symbolic violence in which an individual is subjected to the unjustified force. Rather than causing direct injury to the external body, this violence causes emotional suffering, intimidation, shame, vulnerable, and fear. So, how that we goes to the solution? The only way to eliminate workplace violence and the bullying for our organization to embrace ethical responsibility to validate eradication of the not only individual build but also our organization condition that enables, authorize, courage, and cultivate the relationship in which bullying occurs. To accomplish so, a positive workplace culture must be established which each employee feels safe to report violence behavior, and management has to encourage to address them as an ethical responsibility to encompass supporting employees' rights and technique for dealing with.
The conclusion about management system in our company. We are firstly, to be a success company, we must set our goals so that we can show that the company's mission and vision are in sync. We can also learn how to plan for management in order to achieve our goals. In reality, the companies structure in critical so that we can understand the level and duties of each division and make management easier and more organized. Finally, we will understand the many sorts of leaders that are appropriate for different situations so that all aspects of management in the firm work smoothly. Thank you.